Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here. In this video, I'm going to be joined by a very special guest. He played Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park: A New World. Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? My name is I'm the Ice Emperor. It's nice to meet you all.
Yep, he's on my YouTube team. He's actually the first friend I met in the Jurassic Park community back in early of 2018, or I think late of 2017. We've known each other. He was the first person I met on Instagram in the Jurassic Park community, so he's one of my really good friends. We've been friends for a while. But anyways, in this video, we're going to be reviewing all 5 of the Jurassic Park films. So we're going to start off with Jurassic Park. So Eisenberg, do you want to start off telling us your thoughts on the first movie? Like your view on what they could have done better, what they did really good?
Okay, as you all know, it's Jurassic Park. The first is really the first movie that I watched since I was a kid. They actually create real life dinosaurs and bring them back from extinction and blended them with frogs.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it was a very awesome movie. Hey, what? Hey, but did you actually remember how the Velociraptors are working together as a team to hunt down the visitors, and they actually use them on a distraction, and so we can attack the hunter. And they figure out how to open doors. But I gotta say, that's my favorite dinosaur, and even the T-Rex as well.
Yeah, I agree. Jurassic Park, the first movie, had a lot of goods. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it. So, the first movie I thought was really good. I mean, what I liked about it is I liked the fact that it was one of the first dinosaur movies out there. I love the story of it, of, John Hammond creating a theme park with dinosaurs. I love the actors in the movie, like Sam Neill, Richard Attenborough, Jeff Goldblum, and B.D. Wong, and who else was there? Samuel L. Jackson. Like, the overall story of the movie was really good. And the fight scene at the end was really good too, and the dinosaur species. Like, I know Jurassic Park did not have a bunch of dinosaur species, but don't forget, this was just the first film, and back in 1993, their budget was small and they didn't have the technology to make insanely amazing Jurassic Park films. So I'd say for the time in 1993, I'd rate Jurassic Park an 8.9 out of 10. I thought it was really, really good. The only main problem I actually have with Jurassic Park, the first film, like the one big complaint I have is that they made the Dilophosaurus too small, and that was a disappointment.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, but besides that, if it weren't for that, I'd probably rate Jurassic Park a 9.5 out of 10 if the Dilophosaurus was fully grown and the death scene was like the novel. Because we do know the death scene in the novel, the Dilophosaurus was fully grown, and I believe it ripped out Dennis Nedry's guts. The death was really brutal in the novel.
Yeah. At least they didn't take those dinos embryos back to Dodson, and so they could create some really big dinos. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I agree. Dennis Nedry was trying to get DNA. That was a cool scene too. I like how Dodgson asked Dennis Nedry to steal DNA from InGen so they can make so they can make dinosaurs. That was pretty cool. But obviously, Dennis Nedry failed to do so because he got killed by a juvenile Dilophosaurus.
Yep. He actually thought that was a herbivore, but he's not. He's actually omnivorous. He can eat plants and meat.
Yeah. I mean, for the longest time, I think one of the reasons why the Dilophosaurus had the venom and the frill is because I think Steven Spielberg wanted to add that to the Dilophosaurus just because he thought it would be cool. But in real life, Dilophosaurus did not have any frills or spit venom.
Are you sure?
Yeah. In real life, Dilophosaurus was not able to do that. But besides that, though, I mean, Jurassic Park was good. Remember the Velociraptor scene in the kitchen? That always freaked me out as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty scary scene.
Yeah, that's a very scary scene.
It really was, yeah. That scene always freaked me out when I was younger,
Yeah.
But anyways, oh yeah, remember that one? I like the kids in the first movie too. Like the actors that played the kids. Like I think it was what was his name again? Joseph
Tim.
Mazzello. Yeah, but the actual actor's name was Joseph Mazzello, and then there's Ariana. I forget her last name though. But those kids, they did a good job playing the kids. The kids' role in the movie.
Very good job.
Yeah, and remember I love the Brachiosaurus scenes too. Like when they first saw the Brachiosaurus, and then when they went to sleep, and the Brachiosaurus kind of ate leaves beside them. I thought that was an awesome scene as well.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene.
Yeah, that was a really good scene. Brachiosaurus is one of my favorite herbivores.
Yeah, yep. Remember the funny scene when the Brachios sneezed on her? Now that was funny.
Okay, yeah, that was really funny. But anyways, what would you rate Jurassic Park out of 10? I'd give it probably 8.9 out of 10.
I give it 10%.
Nice, so 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Nice, I respect your opinion. Anyways, I mean, what else have we covered? I think we've covered everything about Jurassic Park by now. I think should we go on to the Lost World yet or no?
Yes, let's go to Lost World.
All right, do you want to start with your?
Yes, I should start. All right. Remember the compies?
Oh yeah, I remember the compies.
Hey, and the other guys saying, hey, compies presume to be scavengers, but they're really not, since they are in the pack. Heck, they start attacking that girl and attacking that guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they seem look like they're scavengers to me, but once they're in the pack, they can take down any herbivore or it likes.
Well, yeah. Compies are not really dangerous unless if it's one of them. But if they're in a pack, look out! Like if there's a pack of compies, they're very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, they killed Dieter for God's sake.
Jeez.
Like yeah, Dieter got demolished, didn't he?
Yeah, he got demolished. He'd been ripped apart by limb to limb.
But I believe the main plot of the Lost World Jurassic Park was that they were going to Isla Sorna to take the dinosaurs off from Isla Sorna and bring them to San Diego so they can create another Jurassic Park. I think, right?
Yeah. One of my favorite characters are in it. Jeff Goldblum and let's see, hey, what's his name? The actor who was playing was Nick.
Nick Van Owen. I forget the actual actor's name.
Yeah. He's my favorite actor. He released all the dinosaurs and started go totally berserk on the camp.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he released the dinosaurs because he didn't know what the humans were going to do with them, so he's just he wanted to save them because he didn't know if they were in trouble or not, right?
Yeah, but then let's not forget about the baby T-Rex.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah. The baby T-Rex was really great.
Yeah. Since they got that baby T-Rex off their nest, it's a really bad idea. What the hunters really are doing with the baby T-Rex, they're trying to draw the parents in so they could take them out. They take them back to the San Diego too.
I mean, yeah, the plot. I mean, the Lost World's plot. It's alright. Like taking dinosaurs off the island, it makes sense, but like taking them to the mainland for another zoo park was kind of like silly in my opinion. I wasn't the biggest fan of the plot, but I'm not gonna lie. I liked how they showed not one T-Rex, but this time there's two T-Rex, which means double the trouble. And I like how the Tyrannosaurus Rex was taking over the camp and attacking them in the camp. That was really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah, and on top of that, I really liked the scene where all the InGen people are driving through the desert kind of area, and they see the Mamenchisaurus and all the other herbivores like Parasaurolophus and Gallimimus and Pachycephalosaurus, and then they see Triceratops. That was awesome.
Yeah. I can't believe they actually on a hunt for dinosaurs. Or, to be honest, it's my favorite scene to see all the dinosaurs. And they had been hunted and trained and taken back to camp. But my real question is, how they get a Triceratops?
That must be hard to capture because like Triceratops is very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Yeah.
You got the Pachycephalosaurus. It was aggressive. Do you see see guy was knocked out, right out
Yeah,
his car.
that was awesome. I love the scene where the Pachycephalosaurus his head buds, the door to get the humans through. That was awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is really awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was really cool. And I like the scene like where Nick Van Owen kind of when Nick Van Owen just what's it called, when he just escapes like all the dinosaurs, and like I like the scene when the T-Rexes push the trailer off the cliff. That was pretty damn cool too,
Yeah, they're just being overprotective for their child.
Yeah, and I know that they're just protecting their baby. But I also I love the actor who plays, I forget his name, but the actor who plays Roland Tembo in The Lost World, he's a really cool actor.
Yeah,
He actually went to Easel, so one of the main reasons why he wanted to go there is he specifically wanted a buck T-Rex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, you know what else is stupid?
Who?
That woman still had the blood of the infant. If you still had it, the T-Rex still tracking you down. No, why you just have to leave it so you won't get catched by the T-Rex.
Also, remember the scene at the end where the baby T-Rex killed Peter Ludlow?
Oh yeah.
I mean that was satisfying. I love how the male T-Rex was training its baby how to kill. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, because like he's teaching his baby how to do stuff like he does, right?
Yeah.
Because T-Rex is a hunter.
Yeah, that's right.
True. But anyways, overall, the movie was good. It's not my favorite movie in the entire, like it's not my number one. I would rate The Lost World Jurassic Park a 7 out of 10. Just because I found it, my disappointments with The Lost World Jurassic Park is that we didn't get to see any new carnivore dinosaur species except for compies. Like, I really wish we got to see maybe Allosaurus or Cretacous in that film, and I wish we got to see more dinosaur fights. Like we didn't really see any dinosaur fights in this film. We saw the raptor fight a raptor, but that was like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. That wasn't really a fight.
Oh yeah.
So that was my disappointment with the movie. So because of those, I'd rate The Lost World Jurassic Park a 7 out of 10, and I would rank it third favorite film in the big film series.
Yeah.
But anyways, what would you rate The Lost World Jurassic Park? I'd rate it 7 out of 10.
I still rate for 10 out of 10. Man.
Nice. Well, it still was a really good film. I respect your opinion. It's just I have a couple of things of why I don't exactly rate a 10 out of 10, but I still think it's up there though.
Yeah, well, yeah. The first one, because I love one of my favorite actors being part of the movie. And two, our favorite star is back from Jurassic Park 1. Our favorite star, John Hammond.
I agree. But here's the other issue I had with The Lost World. I kind of found it disappointing that, Sam Neill, Dr. Alan Grant was not in The Lost World,
Yeah,
I really wish he was in that film.
Same here.
Yeah. Anyway, should we move on to Jurassic Park 3?
Yes, let's move on to Jurassic Park 3. Hey,
right.
You want to go first, or you want me?
I think I'll go first with this one because this is my favorite film, and I'll explain why. So, Jurassic Park 3, we all know it had a lot of trouble production. There's a lot of they had a lot of different plots, and before the movie, like they cut out a bunch of scenes, and the original plot of the movie was supposed to be different. But what I like about Jurassic Park 3 is that we finally got a new dinosaur other than a Tyrannosaurus Rex to be the main villain. Because like the Spinosaurus is really cool. I love the scenes where it takes out the plane. I love the scene where it takes out the what's it called, the boat in the river. The scene where it fights and kills the T-Rex, and when it smashes through the fence. Like all those scenes were really cool,
Yeah, that's really cool.
Great. Yeah,
I really like the new dinosaur or Spinosaurus.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like this. What was I gonna say? The Tyrannon scene in The Lost World. I mean, The Lost World is good. It's cool too. But the Tyrannon scene, I think the Jurassic Park 3 definitely had the best Tyrannon scene in the entire franchise. Like, I really loved those pteranodons. They were freaking awesome, and and the pteranodon scene in Jurassic Park 3 really impressed me. I really loved it.
Yeah, when they when Alec Grant was looking up the sky, they were actually in the birdcage. Now that it blew my mind, literally.
Yeah, I know that was just really cool for sure. And I love the scene where I love the new Raptors. Like the Jurassic Park 3 Raptors are by far my favorite, especially the male blue one from Jurassic Park 3. That is my favorite Velociraptor in the entire franchise by far. I really love that design, and I love the way how they communicate so well in Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, yeah. You know what else? There is actually blue is in Jurassic Park 3. If you,
Yeah, no,
if you know that.
yeah. You saying the eggs were blue in them, right?
No, blue was actually there.
Yeah, blue was in it. Blue was an egg in that movie, right?
No, in Jurassic Park 3.
Where she was?
Yeah, she was.
Where was she?
She was in that last. She was in when the rest of the Raptor pack had cut off Alan's group.
Wait, you actually saw blue in the film, really?
Yeah, I saw blue in the film.
Wait, what exact part again?
All right, they're at the part where they want their eggs back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wasn't that the male blue one you saw?
No, that was a female.
Oh, so blue
Yeah.
is there. I mean, that's kind of cool. That turns out to be true, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't forget the male has feathers. The females, they don't.
Yeah, that's true. That was really cool, actually. Also, did you like the scene? Did you like the river scene where they're on the boat and they see like Parasaurolophus, Brachiosaurus, and Ankylosaurus and Stegosaurus? I love that scene.
Yeah, that is very awesome.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Yeah, same here. That was just a really awesome scene, you know?
Yep.
For sure. And what else with Jurassic Park 3? I like the opening scene too, like where they're parasailing. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what else is very scary?
What?
They actually at the and when Paul's wife looked at the baby dinosaurs and she saw a velociraptor in the jar, but it wasn't actually in there. It was he actually. I mean, I gotta say, it's very scary. And when she look at it and he looks straight at him, it's like it's trying to hit you.
I know, like Jurassic Park 3, it's just such a good movie. Like it has a couple of mistakes. Like I'll talk about like the couple of mistakes I think it has in the movie. But overall, I love the Spinosaurus scenes. I know the only disappointment I had with the Spinosaurus in the movie is that they made it too small and it wasn't really grown. But you know, like I said, back in 2001, they didn't know how big the Spinosaurus was. And another thing, that was like I'll talk about this. Like here are my disappointments with Jurassic Park 3. We only saw one dinosaur battle, and the dinosaur battle that we didn't see was they cut out Ankylosaurus versus Velociraptor and the Pteranodon versus Velociraptor, and I really wish they kept that scene. That would have been really cool. Wait, Ice King, you there? Yo, Ice King. Yo,
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. But anyways, as I was saying, so in Jurassic Park 3, the disappointments I have in that film is that this... Were you there? Yo, Ice King.
Yes, I'm here.
So yeah, my disappointments with Jurassic Park 3 is that the Ceratosaurus did not get much screen time, and the fighting, and they cut out some fight scenes too, like you know, like there's supposed to be a scene with the Raptor pack taking on an Ankylosaurus, and then there's supposed to be a scene with a Raptor fighting a Pteranodon. I really wish they kept that in there, you know.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the fight for the T-Rex versus Spinosaurus at first was going to sound like a lot cooler than what it actually turned out to be. I wish they kept the original fight in the movie. And I really wish they kept the scene with Udusky for defending himself against the Raptors before he gets killed off. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But like overall, besides that, I think Jurassic Park 3 is just a really good film. I personally, I rate it 9 out of 10. What would
Yeah.
you rate it?
I rate it out of 10. I still rate it at 10 out of 10.
Oh, nice, still 10 out of 10. That's awesome, bro.
Yep.
Anyways, I guess, are you ready to move on to the next movie, Jurassic World?
Oh yeah, let's talk about Jurassic World.
Okay, so the next movie we're talking about is actually my least favorite film in the entire series, and I will explain why too. I did not like the new pteranodons in Jurassic World. I think they looked like complete garbage to me. Like the crescents on their head, it looked like it looked bad. I did not like the sounds they made or the color detail. I just personally like the Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 pteranodons way better. What are your thoughts on that?
Then I actually like the new hybrid of the Indominus-Rex. I mean, it's part T-Rex and Raptor. I mean, do you see how they communicate with the other Blues Raptor pack?
Yeah, I mean, the Indominus-Rex was alright. It's just, I personally prefer real dinosaurs over genetically modified hybrids. But, and that was part of my main issue with Jurassic World, is that they based it off a genetically modified hybrid. They based it off the T-Rex and Raptor, and then they don't show any new carnivore dinosaurs. Like, Dimorphodon and Mosasaurus don't count since they're not dinosaurs. Like, I wish we got to see, Suchomimus, Baryonyx, Allosaurus, and Carnotaurus in that film,
Yeah.
That would have been nice to see them for a couple scenes. And also, I really wish that, the film was not accurate too. Like, I personally believe the moment the Ankylosaurus hit the Indominus-Rex in the face, that should have killed it. Because we didn't know that the Ankylosaurus' tail can shatter bones,
Yeah. Let's not forget about the Mosasaurus.
Yeah, but here's my biggest complaint about Jurassic World. How in the name of God did the Indominus-Rex survive a bite to the neck from an oversized Mosasaurus? If this was reality, even a genetically modified hybrid, the moment the Mosasaurus bit the Indominus-Rex's neck, I think the head should have came right off. That was complete bullshit in my opinion, and that's my biggest complaint with Jurassic World. That really pissed me off.
Let's not forget the Mosasaurus is an aqua predator.
Yeah, but don't forget, look how big it is. It's like saying a cat is gonna survive a bite from a werewolf to the neck, and there's no way. The moment a wolf would bite a house cat to the neck, the house cat's neck is gonna come right off, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was very inaccurate. I think the Indominus-Rex should have been dead the moment the Mosasaurus bit its neck.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my main problem. Jurassic Park really disappointed me. I didn't like even the Indominus-Rex versus Allosaurus. I didn't really like that fight. It was really short, and it wasn't didn't make sense. I also didn't really enjoy the Raptors taking on the Indominus-Rex. That's something we've seen before. I didn't really enjoy it. The fight scene at the end was alright because it was action, but those are not dinosaurs I really want to see fight. The story of Jurassic World felt rushed too. So I personally would rate Jurassic World a 4 out of 10. It really disappointed me in my opinion. But I know you like the film, which I totally respect, and that's fine. But what do you rate Jurassic World?
10 out of 10.
Oh, nice. Another 10 out of 10.
Hey, yep.
I respect your opinion.
Hey, we're at the fight scene. I like when the Blue and Rexy worked together as a team to take down Indominus-Rex. That is really cool.
I mean, I guess it's just seeing Raptors and T-Rex fight, because I really felt ever since Jurassic World the T-Rex got overused, because the T-Rex was not overused in the Jurassic Park franchise because it was just being introduced, and then Jurassic Park 3 we got a new carnivore, but then Jurassic World they based it off a T-Rex hybrid and the T-Rex. T-Rex is really getting overused now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, that's why I rate Jurassic World a 4 out of 10. Disappointing film. But, because I also hate the scene where the Indominus-Rex killed the Apatosaurus and Ankylosaurus. That made me really sad,
Yep.
Yeah, that was a big disappointment right there. Anyways, do you think we should talk about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom next?
Oh yeah, yeah. I should start. All right,
Go ahead.
Jurassic Park: The Fallen Kingdom. They are back. But this time they're trying to, since the volcano is really erupting. But which that is a big surprise. I didn't know they had a volcano. And he's in Nubar.
Yep.
All right. I mean, I bet everyone didn't notice there was an actual volcano in East Nubar. That's a big surprise for everyone.
Well, I actually do remember knowing that there was a volcano because I played Jurassic World the game. I don't think there's a volcano on Isla Sorna, but there is a volcano on Isla Nublar.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so let me talk about my opinion for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. So like I know we got a bunch of new dinosaurs in this film, and I did like the scenes they got. Like the baryonyx scene was really awesome. The Carnotaurus scene was awesome up until the point where he got killed by Rexy. And the Allosaurus, there was a disappointment in that film. It was way too small. It didn't look scientifically accurate, and I didn't really like it. So but I will admit this though, the story of Fallen Kingdom was really good, but the dinosaurs and everything was just, I don't really think the new dinosaurs got much shine. It's like Sticky Moloch had enough screen time, and I think that was probably the only new dinosaur that I think that got enough screen time. And then of course they based the film off T-Rex and Velociraptor again, and another hybrid. Like they just did that in Jurassic World. It's just, oh my gosh. And on top of that, the Mosasaurus barely got any screen time too. Like, I really wish Carnotaurus and Baryonyx got a lot more screen time. And I wish we got more dinosaur fights in this movie too. Like, Carnotaurus versus Spinosaurus was only 15 seconds. And the other fight, Indoraptor versus Blue, was not a good fight because we just kind of saw that in Jurassic World with the Indominus-Rex. And on top of that, here's the other thing I didn't like. Like, what was it again? Give me a second. What else did I not like about the film? I mean, I like the music. It's just, oh man, what was that? Forget now. Oh yeah, they cut the Dilophosaurus out for no reason. The Dilophosaurus actually had a scene in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, but they did they deleted it out of the film. Like, that was such a disappointment.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't show the Dilophosaurus in that movie.
It was actually in the movie, but they deleted the scene for no reason. And Bayonna's excuse for deleting the scene was it was apparently a 2-minute scene with the Dilophosaurus being shown what would actually make the movie too long. How would that make the movie too long? That's probably the most stupidest excuse I've ever heard in my entire. Like, do you agree with that or no?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, but anyways, I personally would rate Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom a 5 out of 10 just because it really Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom both really disappointed me.
Hey, I give Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom 9 out of 10.
Okay, so I'm guessing Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom is your least favorite in the franchise?
Well, it's still my least and still my favorite.
Nice. Yeah, well, I agree with you on this one because, like, Fallen Kingdom is my second least favorite. My least favorite in the franchise is Jurassic World. My second least favorite is Fallen Kingdom. But anyways, since we basically talked about Fallen Kingdom, should we now talk about what's it called?
Jurassic World: The Meme?
What about Battle of Big Rock?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
So Battle of Big Rock, I actually rate that film 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it because think about it. The Allosaurus looks so much cooler than it did in Fallen Kingdom, and I like the scene with the Triceratops and stuff. And I also like the scene at the end of the credits in the story. And like the Allosaurus attack in the trailer was really badass too. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I gotta say that is really cool.
Yeah, Battle of Big Rock is really good. Now, the reason why I wouldn't give it like any more than the 8.5 out of 10 is because I don't like the fact that they took it in Pseudoceratops and made it double the size of what it was in real life. Like, why couldn't they just take a cooler dinosaur to fight Allosaurus? Like, what if we got to see Stegosaurus or Carnotaurus fight the Allosaurus? Don't you think that would have been more cool?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I really wish we got to see that too, like Stegosaurus or Allosaurus versus the Carnotaurus that would be badass if we saw the Allosaurus taking on either Stego or Carno. And if they did that, I'd probably rate the film 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what would you rate Battle of Big Rock, Ice and Pearl?
I'll give it a 10. 10 out of 10.
Okay, so Battle of Big Rock 10 out of 10, nice. I mean, it is a pretty good film.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think we pretty much finished this video. So anyways, guys, tell us, what are your thoughts on this? What do you rate all 5 of the Jurassic Park films? Tell us in the comments down below. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank my YouTube team, Patrik Cauan, my 2D animator, David Church, my director, BK Go Crazy, my Spino buddy, Zane Chiller, my first friend at Jurassic Park community on Instagram, Anthony Ellis, my drawer, GEM as James Edward Macdonald, my YouTube reactor, Spinosaurus Boy, my comedian, and Sarthak Sharma, my best friend in real life. Also, one last thing, if you're interested in Spinosaurus the King merchandise and other offers I'm selling, here is what I'm currently selling on my Patreon. A t-shirt with one logo of my merchandise is $40, and with 2 pictures it's $50. A 5-minute YouTube discussion video a day on your choice is $15 a month. 2 deleted scenes a month of previous animations is $10 a month. A cameo of your very own character getting eaten by a dinosaur of your choice and upcoming animations is $5 a month. And cheapest is $1 a month donation to support my content here on YouTube. If you're interested in buying any from me, the link to my Patreon will be in the description. All people who join my Patreon will receive a shout out at the end of every video I upload. Last one is custom Photoshop pictures that I make for either your thumbnails on YouTube or just for pictures you would like to use. I charge $5 per every picture. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you're ready for my next video on YouTube. Leave a like, post a positive comment, rate and share my YouTube channel with all your friends and family, and please do the exact same for my YouTube team, and have a great day, everyone.